for the month of August here at Dixie Speedway, and here come the Croft Heating and Air Special. The Train Comfort machine. Jason Croft stretching it out, coming off turn 4, lap number 1. 15:27, 15.274, and something went amiss on lap number 2, but he keeps his foot in it. $16.802. A lap's timing for Jason Croft. All right, here comes Jody Knowles out of Tyrone, Georgia. Coming off the corner. $15.44, 15:44 a lap's timing. 15.447 as lap number 2 coming off the corner. 15:32, 15:324 a lap's timing for Jody Knowles. Sean Chastain, your current points leader. Hot-footing it down on the backside after a big win last Saturday night here at Dixie Speedway. All right, 15.261, 15:26. A lap's timing for Sean Chastain, lap number 2. $15.41, 15.415 for Sean Chastain as he finishes up. His next up going to be Rick Jennings out of Winston, Georgia. Car number 63, the Tracker Boats machine. He'll come off turn number 4 on lap number 1. 16:52 a lap timing. Rick Jennings going down on that back straightaway. Lap number 2, we'll see what those numbers will be. $16.71 a lap's timing for Rick Jennings on our Coca-Cola scoreboard. Next up, Mike McConnell out of Ball Ground, Georgia. $16.22, 16.225 a lap's timing for McConnell. And lap number 2. 15.85 a lap's timing for Mike McConnell's Ball Ground, Georgia base entry. Next up, TJ Reed out of Ackworth. $15.303, 15.303 a lap's timing. $15.42, 15.427 for lap number 2 for TJ Reed. Next up, Dale Thurman, Cartersville, Georgia. The O'Reilly Auto Parts Capital machine. Got him a couple of wins here at Dixie. $15.52, 15.528 a lap timing on lap number 1 is lap number 2. Will finish up his qualifying effort to the tune of $15.57, 15.572 a lap timing for Mr. Dale Thurman. Wayne Eccles coming around, big old forklift special. $15,849, $15.84 elapsed timing for Wayne Eccles in that Cummins, Georgia-based entry. We'll see what lap number 2 will produce. $15.836 for Wayne Eccles. Next up, Derek Rainey out of Powder Springs, Georgia. His young son Jake wishes I was saying his name, but not yet. Jake. $15.879 for Derek Rainey. Come on, lap number 2. We'll see what those numbers are going to be. Yeah, that ain't good. James Roulette, Dawsonville, Georgia. Base entry over on the back straightaway. Don't know what kind of problems he's got. For Derek Rainey, we'll find out in a moment. $16.02 elapsed timing for James Roulette. $16.02 elapsed timing. We'll add a 4 on the tail end of that. All right, how about a 16.02? 16.020 for James Roulette is Gary McPherson, Dalton, Georgia, up next to qualify. G-Mac coming around the bend. $16.19 for Gary McPherson. He makes Dalton, Georgia his hometown. $16.57 are the numbers for Gary McPherson. 572 on lap number 2. All the way from Murphy, North Carolina. That's right. Johnny Chastain out of Murphy, North Carolina. The next car out to qualify. $15.48 elapsed timing. We'll add a 1 on there to follow. That's lap number 2. $15.72 elapsed timing for the Murphy, North Carolina car of Johnny Chastain. Next up, another one of the, Tony Ray would say, one of the Murphy Mafia. How about Kurt English out another one of those cars out of Murphy, North Carolina. $15.733 for Kurt English. $15.760 for Kurt English is next up. The ML Trucking Machine with Granger Howell behind the wheel. Granger, his first lap. $16,132. $16,414. All laps timing for Granger Howell. Next up, here we go with a 24H car, Buster Goss out of Rome, Georgia. Yeah, Stand corrected. Frank Ingram behind that wheel. $15.601 for fast Frank Ingram. $15,858, $15.85. Sean Chastain, your number one qualifier and your current points leader here at Dixie Speedway. Oh, yeah, there he goes. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Seems like I've heard that before. Well. Sitting in front of those drivers. They get ready to light the candles down there in turn number 4. Those horses going to be coming to life as they light them up off turn number 4, and we're going green. Oh, yeah, look at Frank Ingram. Chastain boys coming on strong. And look at Ingram, your leader, very early, coming up on lap number 2. Kurt English in that number 17. In that 7th position. Jody knows he and Granger Howell, a good little battle going on in the back. Rick Jennings right behind him. Sean Chastain, he moves out in front of his brother to take over that number 3 slot. Croft, he'll go to the high side. Caution coming out. As you got James Roulette, looks like Granger Howell. Oh, yeah, them horses come to life. 800 of them for fast Frank Ingram. Dale Thurman and Sean Chastain. So far, so good. TJ up on that high side. So far, so good for Frank Ingram on lap number 6. Croft on the high side. Heading into turn number 1. He tries to work around the 00 car, but to no avail. Johnny Chastain starving him off down in the corner, but Kurt English in that number 17 car. Good run going for another one of those drivers out of Murphy, North Carolina. Ingram still calling the shots coming off turn 4. Padding on to that lead. Dale Thurman, Sean Chastain in hot pursuit, but those two got a good little battle going on for that number 2 spot. Dale Thurman been real hot in the O'Reilly Auto Parts car. TJ Reed, Johnny Chastain, Jason Croft, 3, 4, and 5. Jody Knowles in the 66 car. Started way back in the back of the pack. As Gary McPherson's Dalton, Georgia-based entry, he'll call tonight very early. As we are fast approaching the halfway point. It is still Frank Ingram. Looks like Johnny Chastain may have found a little something up on that high side. You know, this is what I'm talking about. Frank Ingram, that car never got on the track for hot laps. The only time that car was on the track when Frank Ingram made his 2 qualifying laps. And look at him now. He is driving the wheels off that race car. Ain't nothing nobody can do. Except maybe try to lasso the rear end of that car and try to reel him in. Whoa! And Howell gets up into the marbles over there in the turn 2 area. Now looks like Dale Thurman trying to reel in Frank Ingram just a little bit. 21 laps on the board, and I think that's exactly what Thurman is doing. He's giving them horses all they got. Sean Chastain in that 3rd position. TJ, Johnny, and Jason all coming on strong. Frank Ingram, when he comes and crosses the stripe, he'll be 5 laps away from a big victory here tonight. He is working that bottom flawlessly. Frank pushing those horses just a little bit harder. 800 of them. He's got one, that left front on the very bottom over there. I think everybody else following suit. Oh yeah, the Twin Towers going up for Frank Ingram out of Acworth, Georgia. White flag going to come down. Folks, if you're going to lead a lap, this next one is the one you want to lead. And Frank Ingram has got it together here tonight at Dixie Speedway. He'll make his way into turn number 3 and 4. Ingram will come off the corner and he'll take the checkered flag here tonight at Dixie Speedway. Dale Thurman, Sean Chastain, TJ Reed. And the 00 car
Frank
of Johnny Chester. Feature winner here tonight in the ground pounding super late model division here tonight at Dixie Speedway. All right, Ingram. Slowly but surely enjoying every bit of this. As we bring out the Steelhead 525s, they're coming up next. Old Billy Dean in that 43. Cruisers in the pit area, guys. Get ready. All right. How about you, Dixie Speedway? Let's give him a big old hand. Fast Frank Ingram, feature winner tonight in our super late model division. Now he'll make his way down to Victory Lane here tonight at Dixie. All right, Frank getting ready to climb out of the car. All right, here we go. How about a big hand, Frank Ingram? Feature winner here tonight at Dixie Speedway.